Focus right, Mike. Well, sort of the correct mic, so help me on that one. Right now, so what have we got? There we go. The volume turn. What am I doing now? The volume on my thing. What that one about? It's one of them mics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it's working. Right. Okay. So it's Planet Coaster 2, and I'm working on my Project Mad theme park. That is. So no, I don't want to start recording. You know what I'm doing. Planet Coaster 2. So what? So the screenshot you see is, you know, for the video, that's like what it looks like now, but I've got to remove all the I'm going to sort of strip it right down, because that was a bit rushed, just so I could see what's what. There's a lot more I'd like to do with the thing. Apart from the swimming pool, that took quite a while to do. And I'll show, well, when the thing loads. And it's the finish going, sound, and then there's that bit going, yeah, sounding like a certain something that I can't say on this, keep it clean, you know. Oh, that, what, who, when, what, where, when, what's this one? Oh, no, that's up on my thing now, if you want that, what thing, what's this? Wrong block. Project Mad. See, they different things I'm doing there. That's one where it's a strange project all on water and whatnot. I've got one there, it looks like it's got a canal. So I've just tried out different things to see what's what. Load the park. Is it? Oh, that's it. So I'm sort of experimenting the different things to see how they fit and go and everything goes in. I can see a rat. I can see a rat on camera. No, look, meow. Meow, gosh. Put your point at her, she goes, no, gosh. See, show me the belly, look. Showing off, are you excited? Yeah, well, doing that, yeah. I trust you, because, come on, yeah. I'm here. Oh, yeah, see? You should never touch a cat's belly if the cat's never met you, or anything, because you'll know about it. Let me see. I want to check something for. Yeah, I've got it set at 3. Now, this is what you got to remember. If your guest capacity thing is set above 6,000, it won't properly appear on the Frontier workshop, as I discovered. So if you drop it to 6,000 or below, then it will, and they do appear. So I've got 45 things on there now. So So what I've done, they're the current 3 rides that I put in. The others are just above ground. I'm going to shift all what I've been doing. So that's the swimming pool. What I'm going to do is, nah, I leave the park open as it is. Oh no, I can't because what I shit. I'm going to close the park. I'm going to strip all the trees off. No, actually, what I'll do. I'll strip it right down and start completely from. I won't leave the swimming pool. That took a bit of doing on this. Everything else, right? What you do there, so you click the bulldozer symbol. Now make sure that's about. I've got that set. Need to turn those off because I don't want to be deleting path. Well, we need to delete certain things. Nature first. Right. Tracks there first. ODU. Plus paths. We kind of know what's going on. That's why they might all be bundled in there. Whee, see? I'm just clicking see what's what. There we go. Sometimes they've like bundled themselves together as a complete scenery thing. That's it, right. I keep the rides in for time being, so if where are you? Actually, that we do. Buggy. Want to chop one of the paths? The guests are probably saying, oh, it's getting a bit warm around here, it's sudden. Nowhere shade. Go on there. Some of these other rides, what I've got off the workshop experiment with a bit before, we have a bit of a nightmare pudding. I think yes it will delete all the rocks from those other rides. Doesn't really matter because I'll really rebuild all that. Actually, I think it'd be a good idea if I do paths. Yeah, take out the big cable thing as well. Because that's what I want to redo that. So the paths on. What have we got? Right, that's it. That's better. The monorail's gone. But better if I redo that or. What is them? What are these scenery props are they? Right. You're probably thinking I could have just like started to. Actually, it might be better idea, isn't it? Tell you what, might be better idea. Wouldn't it be easier? I know what some of you going to be thinking. Wouldn't it be better just to do this, do that, and rebuild where I was? Because at least I know that correct map's on the thing, isn't it, on the actual workshop. So that was only that experiment. What I'll do, I'll go my parks, so I'll because it allow me to override that, won't it? So what I'll do, get rid of that update thing, get rid of it, and we go sandbox, so new park, that's one of them, I forgot what it's called, something, AMG, I'm going to change project, project, work with a J of course, project mad, that's it, this one. What we'll do, sandbox settings, I'll see what the one I want, faffing around with all this like power, turn that off, keep it there, go to the bottom, and I'll put those on at some point, so the staff can't disappear. What? Yes, it was slaves? No. Yes, you are. No. You have to imagine the cat, you know. Even though I would crap myself if she did speak back to you in English. But see, remember, a cat can't speak, it's impossible for them to speak back to you in your language. They only make like meowy sounds or which you get used to. They only make them meowing to us, you know. They don't do them things to one another, you know, cats. They lip, that's it, that's better. What we'll do, fit time, no, did that the fixed time, 12, there we go, like that, and then what we'll do, get rid of all that. That's it, put all that on now. That's it, get rid of all that. Some palaver on there, get rid of about there. There we are. Completely clear some of the rubbish I don't want. I think there might be a bug because when I'm not sure, but with the queuing thing, you're able to use the ordinary paths as a queue. So that could be a bit of a, I don't know, a bit of a bug. It had me confused. We keep everything to shape it as a side reading. That's it, there's. Whoop. That's it, the will be changed a bit. We'll just looking for anywhere else. I can shift that out. it, that's better. Leave that like that for time being. There we are. I'm going to start from what I'll do. Click Save Park. So there. So that's overwritten the park that I had. You got guests there, stood there going, ooh, ee, ooh, waving and whatever they're doing. So let's see, what can I do there? I've seen some on YouTube where folks have built a car park. I'm not really too fussed about that. So what we need, one of the Alishvat. There we go, Alishvat. Square, no. About there. Instead of the swimming pool being by the entrance, that will end up being somewhere in the middle bit, right at the centre. What I want to do first, let's build a wall, right? I want to build a wall or a wall. A wall. You want it? So if you're not sure how to get the square, that's what I normally do. So you get it. Use your them. So you can stay cling to the thing, right? And what you do is look for the walls or the walls. Asked we say around where we start from. So what? Not that wall. Where are we? What can I use? Ah, there we are. These to what I want. One of them like that. Then you can laugh that off. That would be a big tall wall for stop people sneaking in and climbing over. That. This would be like where the the buzzies things are. So. We need 3, 1, 2. Alright. Hold on. I might have dropped a clong or something. It's at the centre. Yeah, it is. Wasn't sure then if that was right centre, so I want a gap of like 3. Now, first of all, ready facilities at Blue Custom, folks. So we don't want a boat, so we put buzzies right in there, like so. So about there. So the one who close together there, like that, for you put 6 of them in. Like that. That's it, they're all going to go, oh yeah, can't get out, stuck. Oh. Yeah, where you can go. Oh. Badly way to. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I mean, I just thought on the workshop somebody's done a turnstile thingy, haven't they? I wonder. I'm going to have a look on because you can. I wonder. Because I did see turnstile when I was looking the other day. We could do a blatant search thing, couldn't we? So. And something to categorise and go to, browns, that's it in there, right. Turn, shut that does shut. Typical. I think that's. Yeah, that was they was them what I saw, and you got them there. Them what we got? And that's where it went. Yeah, the days like. So, if I that and that, just knows how to built them. Must have used like some software to build them because I had not. Right there, so we could say, wait, what? So does that open? Nah. So what we do is we go back to them and then we should go to facilities and then go. So how do you find the bloody, you know, thems and whats? What? We don't know where was to find these. Is it there? No. See, again, the shade. Eeny, meeny, miny, bleeding, don't know where to look. What's that? Right, it's me. Oh, it's my swimming pool. Oh, I didn't know it saved, where all them lost. Oh, right. So I'll be able to put. See, that's there. I didn't know it. Put them in as a ways. Or have I got to restart game or do this whatness because I ain't got a clue in this. Okay, I'll keep it on there. See if anything shows up. Coon. No. 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 How will I do? Savest, darkest. Savest, darkest, like that just exit menu and I'll restart game. That'd be easy to see what's going on. I'll just add bleepity 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 bleep on something or something. For one of them, those and them and them and those. What? No, that's not it. Where was it there? And I think what I'll do is I'll get have a go at building some of my own coaster rides. I wish we look on that one. Because they can be a bit awkward for get the hang of though, because you get they end up being too scary for folks. Facilities. We don't. What we're doing? Custom. No. 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 Done the shout there. I done the shout there. And I don't. That's all this like. Is under doors? No. You think we're under doors, but no. That, no. There, no. 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 I don't know. He's like, well, we have to be. Still, it can't be under them. Still, can't. No, it can't be under that. So, how? We have a look under the Frontier Workshop. My subscription. See what it. Let's see what they do come under. So, CO tags. Scene type feet. Scenery. Statics, animated, art. Services, guest. That's why I struggle if I do either and everywheres and was and wheres and up damagey wasy woozy scenery. So what's that one under? Scenery, animated, right. Where was it? Scenery. And oh no, trees. Up on the trees. Well, not under said animated. So fence. No. Into it. No. And no. Try. He states it. No. No. Sit under that buildings. No. Not why is it so awkward? Find something. says animated. Are these blueprints? That's why I can't bloody find it. They're bleeding, bloody, blowing, bleeding, bloody. Well, sort of. Ah. Yes, look, one of them. So I'm still going to need the things where the guests walk his in is out. Oh, let me know. Because it's seeding, not one of them. Right. So what I've got to do first, shrink that down, remove that. Go back there. Diddle diddle diddle. There. What? Don't want that. That's it. What we does, make sure we got a. Over there like that. Right. Just thinking about where there's the gas might go that. Let me change something. Slight alteration. Just don't know why path has suddenly gone a bit. That's it. There. There. Doing that for a reason, you know. When you get things in there properly. What did you? That's it. There, right. So what we're going to do is go fit cell of these and one of them, and then we need those. One of the. There, so we need one of them. There, so we need one of those. One of them. So I think we need. Do we need that there for time being? So here we go. Is it work? Yeah. Why are you trying to walk through a bloody wall like a tool? You can't go. See what was it? They walk around in circles like I don't know what to do with. Here you go. Oh no, what's going on? You could that, or you could. How does that work? How was that? What does that do? Where's the rest of the thing? So I presume that has to go something like that, does it? So, it's only one problem, it's only half one of them. You got an open. How can you have an open and a close? Got two. No. Ananapolin. Amanapolin. Amanapolin. Where is? can find the overlay. There it is. Aha. Well, something spinning, so I presume that. If the camera would move right, that's no entry. So how or what? Is that how you go or like that? Because it's scenery, the guests will take no note. See, this is after product, they will take no notice of it. Bloody. I want to change the path a moment. There. I can't, see, that's the other problem, you're doing that with the path. What's going to happen now, the guests are liable to walk through that wall. I'm going to keep an eye on that. I don't really know how. What they're doing. I don't really know how that's going to work like that. So what I'll do is I'll remove that off. So I've tried it, but it's not, you know, doesn't do what I want it to do. So we've got the path there. Yeah, just as I thought. Look, see that then? It's a. There's supposed to have been something in the game where you can put something like a zone or something where it stops them walking. If you could do something to prevent that. Looks like I've got to do that then, doesn't it? So. See, even if I was to go like that, the guests are going to sort of walk for the wall there. So again, so I need to keep that as it is there. I'll keep that as it is for the moment. Do and try it. See, cost a minute there. This is what I'm like at time. So I'm always like, you know, as you build, you just experiment what you're doing, find different things. So I want to go. Is it that? Yes, another one. And then you got. And try that's a shape, and then we do there. That looks right like that, doesn't it? That looks like that, doesn't it? I don't. I translate that. That looks okay the way I've just built that. I keep forgetting, you know, that folks outside of where I'm from, they won't have a clue what I'm saying. They're going, what's to say? In English, well, that's all. Even that, see, the way I'm talking, see, it's like, it's a pottery form of slang the way I'm talking now. And that's where, you know, when you've had a lot of ratbag scammers, as I call them, trying their old luck, I know almost straight away that they're up to something. Because there's, you know, when you're wise enough, you can test them. Is that? I'm not, right, I'm trying to think what to do here, so I brought that there. Like that. Then what we need now is a roof, right? Roof. So we need, I could use like that. Oh, it's a bit horrible colour. There's the other one. So what do we do? Oh yeah, there we are. Like that. We'll go like that. And we go like that. And then we go like that. And then we go like that. That's it. And what I could do, you bloody, you, you keep still, there, that's it. I'll do that, and I'll find something to put there. Right. What do we need to do first of all? Oh, almost forgot, didn't I? See how bit buggy that is, it? Yeah, I remember when this thing was first released, was it last year before it? And what's happened here? What's happened there? Buggy as well, and still is a little bit. When I can... Because what I'll do is that... You get back. There, that's one little glitch. Is I'll do a video and use the Planet Coaster for free. One, I mean, free. Well, I hope they don't go and release a third one. They want to get this one fixed fast, don't they? Yes, I've just X, you know. Still, that's it. Oh, I'm missing it, haven't I? Actually, I could. I know what I'll do in there. Yeah. No, might not be. I just thought that's too close to the thing now. Oh, that's it. There we go. There, that'll do. Don't ask what they're saying because I can't tell. It's well, la la. See, what language is that? See, it's a mixture of different languages. Yulzambunga. Sounds. See, it's a mixture of different languages. Yulzambiga, I need Islavo. So it sounds like a mixture of Spanish, Mexican, or something. And some European, sounds like German, Dutch, something. I mean, see, Mina Namalino. It could be Mexican because they got those the food on them with is it a wrap as they call it, something like that. You remember that word. Don't ask what. You know. Why we got a white line? So we don't right then. What was I going to do? Oh, that's what. So if I do that, where's the bloody fence? That's about it. So something will go that way, that. See, then that where the fingers left for the trees and all that. Right. I don't think it lets you, no. Okay, what do I want to do with that? Trees, there it is. So what to do? You put this a sycamore. Where are they? Put the oak trays on there. That's it. Then what we need is for flowers. Lots of flowers. As a posh would say, a flower. I wouldn't mind with one of the coaches like building the corkscrew, but I can't remember. The one I mentioned like the corkscrew, it's a ride they had at Alton Towers. It was probably the very first coaster type ride they had there. That's going back to, when I was a lad in the 80s, early 80s. I think it was 1983 when I first went to Alton Towers with the school. That is to see why all these high schools and all that, as we call them in the UK, were learning Shakespeare or wherever they were doing. Because I have learning difficulties, I obviously went to what they call special school, so a bit different. We still had the education, but I had a few days out there every now and again. Used to go out on the beach, a narrowboat, or some people refer to as a barge, but that's called a narrowboat on the canal. They call the canal or somewhere near the Staffordshire canals, they're called the Beatrice. It was designed for disabled people and all that who went just go a day out on there. There is a photograph I came across online, but I think it's from 1985. It was taken by, I think, the Sentinel, and the folks I recognise from the school days and that. See, I am 53, so when I was at school, it would be in my later childhood to early teens. It would be the 80s. The early childhood, Christ, that's like 70s. When I'd be at primary school, 1970s. I think it's 77 would, wouldn't it? I'm not going to mention names of schools because that could be used like the old little scallywags on there, for certain things. But it's also, when I was young, there's also, you had the junior schools we had. Well, all of them have gone now, we had there's still a lot of them schools about. Old, I suppose, built in the Victorian days probably. Can you remember the bell being rang by somebody? And I know, I don't know if it was the BBC who did the filming or if at the time it was ATV that did. I've tried to find, I've even contacted ATV and the BBC by the email, because they don't know what, unless I can give a detailed thing, they weren't able to find anything. Because there's somebody that was going around, it must have been the North Staffordshire area, doing talking about an old dried up canal somewhere in the Staffordshire area. Now, the only one I can think of that I know of it as this area, Newcastle under Lyme, is the old canal. We had bits of it dry, and he was talking about an old cemetery. That's going back, I think, the late 70s, but I can't remember what the programme was called. Then I remember when I was at the special school, in one of these, because you used to have assembly, obviously, in the morning. Sometimes see stuff on television. It depends on what, because obviously, like the headmaster would be from of his days when he did assembly. Then his teachers, they would have like a rota when they did assembly, whether it was with specific teachers. And one of them that I had a television thing, and that was showing something with the schools, the actual programme, and I recognised the school, and I said to the teachers that it was right. I was by the end of the thing on the bench. I said, that's the school that I went, the junior school. I said, I recognise those there. She went, shh, let me out because of the stadiums. I said, yeah. I said, to talk to you after like that. Right. So that's that. So it must have been filmed sometime after I left the school, because I have contacted folks on the Facebook about it, and they actually said to me they do remember cameras being there, but they don't know which who it was. They can't remember if it was ATV or BBC. Now ATV was what's known as like Central Television now. It used to be called ATV. So it's too long. Remember, 79 is like. Well, I'm 53, so think about it. It's nearly 50 odd years ago. In another, well, 2029, it will be, won't it? It'll be 50 years ago. That's how. It's a scary thought when you think about it. So 20, well, we're now 2025. So in 2032, I'll be not going to think about it. 60. Then 2042, I'll be 70. In 2052, I'll be 80. 2062, I'll be 90. You'll be dead. Oi. Dog me too. And 2062, if I'm lucky, I'll be 90. And 2072, if I'm lucky, I'll be 100. As if I'm still around then. I'd like to think I'll be around, still fit and healthy, but... right, so that's my entrance. Why? See, that's just the I think that's because the graphics. I've got the graphics there. So what I want to put in there, because folks are walking around going, oh, I don't know where I'm going. So what I do? It's a bench. One there, one there. One there, one there, one there. One there, one there, one there, one there, one there. I'm expecting to see messages flash. Guests are getting desperate, they're getting hungry, getting thirsty. You're busting. Well, but it doesn't say busting for, you know. They put a bin there, they put a bin there, a bin here. Put a bin there, put a bin definitely near the entrances, one there. One there, one there, and one there. That's it. Some of that I always forget to put in quite a lot. Lights. So what can we do? I put the lead ones in, I think. So we have one. I could either put them on the grass behind the fence, like that, because I noticed guests like this walk through the bleeding things. If you're not sure how the lights, you can sort of knock the thing to darkness and see how it lights everything up. Remember the beam, if I do that sort of like that in a circle, that's how I try to work out things. There's one new. That's the other thing with the bleeding camera and it does that. So if I put what do there? Wait, get off. Or is it trying to attach to the bus? There we go. Want Wonder could find where the bloody letters is. There. And you down on that. AMG. Out. Where are they? There.
Station lunaire South Limited.
There we are. There's that ANG Mad Park. I'll leave that bit like that for now. Right, so what we want. So with the flat rides, you could actually put those. I'll show you what to do then. There's just something else you can do with them. I'm just trying to plan something out. So if I go if I use that 2, 3, 4. That's that. So you'll see what I'm doing in a minute. There. Oh. He's missed something. So we'll go back to you. There. That's it. That. There we go. So you see how there I completely covered it in what it is. So what you do, so you can either use the blueprints, but I'm going to do my own. So I'm going to put one of that or one I think in first. Well, I think I'll put it the other way around. See, so you can put them like there's only two you can't put directly on the tarmac or whatever it is. Where are they? It's Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Find the ride. I don't know. That's odd. Why can I no see the? No, you're not it. That's weird. try have a look on blueprint. There, it's there. September, that is the one. Why am I not seeing it on custom? Oh, it's there. It won't let you put it. Oh. No, it won't see it. It won't let you. No matter what you do. So if I put that out there. Because I won't be doing this with the coaster ones, it'll be different. So that's like flat right, so we need the entrance, so we'll put the entrance somewhere about there, then we'll put the exit that side. And what we need is a custom bargain, so we're going to put a priority entrance, and I'll put that aside. See? So you don't need to add a path, it's already in, see? So I can now start that ride up, and the guest will start to use that, but you got to bear in mind, see, the scenery bonus needs a bit more adding to it, so which is easier said than done. So use the little bits to put around the thing. Now you can test like the scenery as you put them in to see what happens. So I'm going to do that, see if it turns blue. It does. See how that goes blue? Certain things that you put around the thing don't have any effect. I think it's the edges that have no effect, which is a pain in the arse. So what we want to do, yeah. So the way I was going to test it, see if it does. No, look, she's having no. It's no effect on those edges. What about these? No. See, certain things are having no effect. That's why you'll find you're putting things on and they think, why isn't the score thing going up? Because it's even that, because it had me confused. These will have an effect. Watch, see? Yeah, them deals. I thought so. We've got right. So yeah, then add the water. See, these haven't got a thing where they just cling together. See if they do that. No. That's it. No, see, even that's a waste. It's a waste of space. So, let me, so this should be adding the school up. Let me see what's happened on the Crestbeach school. Yeah, so it's gone up to 38. You can check, see there, it's all turning blue.
In Lavado, Havon. Ja, ik ben een kwak voor Emma Bruce. La sierra, nu op een limit.
Let's use that. Bugger. So if the seniors thing, it's supposed to attract more guests. Whoa, what does whoa mean? He was alright, he was always it's like a good game, he wouldn't foul me on rides like that. Can I watch?
Prato elefante.
Leiden over.
That's what all it's to call them, right? I didn't for myself.
Oh, you're walking.
Gelle is. He's doing on purpose to grow. Tanta das como da. Over yalla goede pani
I
bana.
mean, it's Charlie good. How can this Alisa fight
Oh. That's it, so then I can move. What? got him in the way, what he saved. There we go. Ow. Oucha, oucha. So that's your. See what's the. So that's giving me 138. So what do you eat, Matt? Why not let up here? Still requires a bit more. So I'm trying to think. Of course, I don't. So if I. There you bugger. Yeah. Why? I wonder. I'd use them, I forgot. I thought it wouldn't allow me to put them on there, so that bladers. That'll do. Huh? Right.
Hela temporada de pânico run.
Right. What's an idea? How? That's odd. Why is them done? Not quite sure why them did that. I know why. It's what's attached to the things. There.
meal and I hope.
Sure. Right. So what to do? Bloody hell. It's just a good job you can move them manually, otherwise you'd be like well, a pain in the butt. See what that's given me. 193. Still something there, isn't there? Which is a bit. What can I do? I know something right will do. One that does give a high score, that I found. 25. If I get these buggers in. What's on here? See what this is done for the school thing. About 244. I can't get trying to get any better than that, but it's because I've got how it is. I could put trying to think. Me know. If I have another plan. Plan B2. So there. So what I need to do is put a few trees around everything. Can't just put them directly on tarmac. It'll look funny otherwise. I'm trying to think what I could do. Is that or one of them? Or I could put that looks a bit bigger, a bit smaller for a tree. Where is it? So we do that, and then we go back to these. That'll do. And then what we do is we then we can do, let's see. The guests will probably walk for trees, but you gotta. Alright, that can be right. Doot. Go back to where I was. And we go. quite level, is it? That's odd. It hasn't got a... I tried to use a gas thing now, so where the levels them up. I've got a bit, won't let me put one in there. I'll try. See what that does. 200. I think it's because of all this tarmacs around the thing. So what we need. Now, with the recent, what I want to do, the recent restaurant I did, where you got the glass, what I want to do there is the same one but with a raised floor. So I'll leave that how that is at the moment. I'll keep that tree there as an extra thing. There'll be another time I'll do. I'm going to drop another ride in there for the time being. So what we'll do, put them in. Cable cars, done. So we need this is the place to entrance, about there is exit. What we need, one of them sets on the bargain price. So remember to keep it on the bargain field, otherwise guests ain't going to go. They'll go nowhere near the rides. Also check for the park option. Make yeah, custom. That's a likely they're all piling in. Full price. That making no profit. Whoops. So that's it. So you got second ride. You can just switch they on. And so what I want to do is where's oh, my scene, that, no, that's not, this is it, facilities are mine, so we should have a where's of a where's, but I don't know where's always or was. Oh, there it is. It looks like there's no path on the ground thing and that, so what I want to do for that, I want somehow is bring I want to see if the guest wait so that when the guests are using it. Move that. If I put that in Now the other problem is that the guests might walk through the wall. That's because I done it differently. Oh, but they won't walk through anywhere else unless it's. There we are. See, there's also glass at the top there, which I've done. So it's like open plan. You have to imagine it being a warm climate, want fresh air. What do we need to? I'm going to build simple design. Well, not design as that. Toilets with glass around them. Oh no. That would be funny, wouldn't it? You're there eating your food and then you see somebody, like, you know, I'm not going to say, because I've got to keep it clean. It's just my warped mind, you know. Where are they? No, them. With them? Oh, no, we want build a guest thing first, wouldn't we? Oh no, we need some of them for the guests. Yeah, so so when you use these are ones, they're quite easy to use. As the guests going in, have a look. They're all gone. Oh, did he? Why are they not going to? No, I actually thought they'd relayed it. Oh no, they are there. I thought it had all paused. Oh. So what we've got to do? I know on something it shows it's been just a little square thing, but that's a bit crap. It's like that. So I want to do. That way through. Yeah, that's how I want that. Already seeing bubbles, so we need. Why am I only? What can I do with this design? Wood. Now can I either go for that as design, or sunlight? That a design, or you could have that a design. And the problem with that, when you use this type to change the colour, it's only when you put those or that, it's only got one of that. You ain't got one for the other way around. So you buggered up with that. It's like a bit of a pain in the butt, really. Oh, we can't have in a moggy dream. Oh, we can't. I saw her ears go. Oh, there she's a. Yeah, I just saw the eyes open as I moved my hand, and then she's a. Oh, you having a moggy dream, are you? Were you dreaming about me picking you up, or? No, I'm dreaming about your food. Your nice tasty food when you eat some that chicken. It's now yum yum. Is that right, puss? Yeah. You have some lovely food. Oh, is that right? Is it? Anyone who's a cat owner knows what I'm on about. So I do that fit there. I put that. That fit there. That fit there. So I'm trying to think of a different for the walls. So what we'll do, we'll use. See them designs like that. And then we need that one there. Actually, I could also put one there if I want. See, make it look like. Yeah, it's a good idea. Do that. So I've done that, and then we go back to the walls. Where's it gone? Ah, there it is. You've got one of them. That's what have you got there? Make sure I got it here. No. Where? What? Who? When? Oh, I know what I'm going to use there. When I can find the right one. Is it? But stop right, 5 in the right. Or? There. Wait. Keep still. Oop, don't bite my cat now. Keep still. Spread it. There. No. No, not that. Oh, no, 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 no. Put the top is the bugger. Or could we use? No, we can't use. Damn. Can I use? So what? How does this go on there then? Keep still. Don't think it's designed to do that. Is it? What was that? Everything's like different colour. Like that. No. No. And no. And no. Says my cat. And no. Oh well. No. No. Alright, I'll leave it the way with one of. I know. Is it there? No. Certainly not there. Where are you? I don't think it's going to be one of them, as it looks a bit funny. So what we'll do is keep keep still. So we put one of those in there and see what I can find to fill the gap there. So we need to somehow solve that. How do we do this? Not one of them. There. Making sure bits of wood ain't poking out the front teeth. So I'm just experimenting, see what we can use. Could do that. Ooh. still. Yeah. There. And then what I could do there? Oh. When it goes in a correct place. Try again. There. And then, what's going on? Ah. What we do? That's what slightly different design there. Where he is? There he is. Oh, should have done that first. Wouldn't worry about how it looks right then. Once the roof thing goes on, it'll be different. Roof. I'm going to try and do that bit there, and also that bit is glass. Good. No, definitely not one of those. Oh, one of them is. Hmm. 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 Mm. No. That type of thing I could do. Okay. Oh, shite. If there's always one, isn't there? Right, trying to. Dum. Oh, right, I just thinking why it's like, because you, yes, no, I'll keep that different then. Get off, quick, go on. I'll get there in a minute once I've eventually so where does this go? That one. it's not there, is it? Don't think it's going to be like that. Because normally what you do is you'd use that and then that goes like above like that. See what this does. No. That, and then is it this? Something like oh, something doesn't look right. I mean, what's a bad feeling we're going to end up with a strange. Oh no, we're not going to end up with nothing. That's it. It goes something like that. Yeah, bloody camera, keep still. And then we go back to this a bit. Ooh. That goes something like that, and then it wants one of those. And we should need, or there should be, but I can't. Is there one? Yeah, there is. One of those, and one of them. That's it. Phew. One of them. We need something like that. That looks a bit. Ah yes, for the edge of the roof, there should, if we go back to the roof, should be. Is that the correct one? Don't know if that's the correct one. Let's try. Why are you bleeding? Still. Why is it doing that? It's not supposed to snap on like that. It's supposed to be further. It's meant to be a bit further back. Definitely not that one. So that is the only one I can see. So you move this. See where rig mill can be at times. No. See, there's nothing to put there, is there, I don't think. Because normally they go on a lot smoother than that. No, definitely not that. No, that. And the blader doesn't want me to. No, see, I can't. No, it's just fine. You can't use. Yeah, keep. No, it won't be that. It certainly won't be those. It's supposed to line up much better than that. I think it's because I've used the incorrect things for just too much wood stuff on the roof. Let me rebuild. That's not right. Definitely no. Something's gone wrong with the sizing. Let me redo the upper part, undo the roof. I think that's why they wouldn't. See, I can see why they wouldn't snap into place. That's what's wrong. There's too many of them. That's it, remove that, then redo. Find the correct one that I should have used. So I could use that designer thing. Might be an idea. Why are you suddenly being why are you doing that for me, Daphne? There. What I'll do, I think I'll change that. bloody, what's happening here? That's it. The that looks better, it looks a lot tidier. Right, so I wonder if it's them that are, that's it's small, is it? Let me have a look. Ah, look, because there's a wooden, it's the, right, it's them things with the wood at the sides of it seem to be bigger, that's what's wrong. Ah, I would have thought. Then it's the, see these wooden things, are they a bit small, so I use the ones without, that's what's going on. That's better, it looks more flush. Right, so what we need to do now is, so when this goes on, see how it's like, that's a bit of a difference, isn't there? So what can I use there? Yeah, you don't have what I want now, do they, bugger? Is that why the ones with the wood are smaller? Is it for them? Now I know what's going on. I think that's why. Just realise it's because those have got the side panelling thingies on. So you've got, where are we? It is a thought so. It is. Huh? it. And then we've got a little test for the roof. So that's how they must go, right? Gotcha. Yeah, see the ones with the wood things are slightly wider. What that does. Bloody oh, shit. Is there another one? Oh, right. I thought it was the interfered one, is there? Back to plan. But, right. So I can't do it the way that what I thought. So those designer things are obviously for something different. Another one. No. Another one. Ooh. Where are we? Eeny, meeny. Gotcha. Oh, we won't gonna. Is it that the crap one? Make sure. Yeah, it is. And then oh, what was that? Right. I certainly can't do that. So, but look what it's like in a mo. Dog monster meat. mention, I could definitely call it. No. Oh, or could I? This happens when I put the top piece. Not that one. Get off. The other one, isn't it? Yeah. Why are you being a bit of a... What's with this? What the... Right, that's it. So we want to do that here. See now that's lining up like it is. So you could use that design if you wanted for the roof, but that's the wrong one. So it should be that. When I can get there. Get over. That's it. Trying to see what I can do to make that look different at the front. Yeah, so definitely caught that, so I'm just unsure. With that actual wood thing, it's obviously something to do with that type of roof, but I'm not sure what, and like, that, there's definitely nothing to do with that design. No, slightly different. It must be then, if I remember from the wet, it's supposed to be like the old, American Western design thing, the old cowboy stuff like for, like a flat roof, innit, and stuff like that. I haven't a clue what that design's about. It's not a fool. So this is for put, is it for put on top of the things then? Put one of those there, man, see what those are for. It is. Water has to go on top of them, isn't it? Like, right. I'm trying to think what I could use. Let me just change this to like darkness a minute. Not as much use as a chocolate fire guard. How do you attach these things then? You think it'd automatically click on, but no. There we go, that'll do. Oh. Yeah, put this back to the daytime thing. There we go. So what do we need? Windows, not big windows, of course. We need. Have a look. No. Might look better. Them. No, those. That'll do. Yep, bloody thing. Hey, where's the other one gone? Where else? Just make sure it's saved correctly. And what I should have done is, because I forgot to another one, I saved the thing, the picture. Bloody thing. Sure. Yeah, it is right. That's it. That's one of the things about gas services. That was like a design I was trying to do, but I've really forgotten what as well. There will be the different things as I go along, as I keep adding in. I wouldn't worry too much. Oh, see, there is folks there, queuing up. So I've got all that in. What do I do? There. I'll put benches in there, won't I? Stupid fence. Need to remove the fence. So it'll look better without the fence being round. What about? No fence. Right then. The design of that will change, or I'll keep that one as it is, and I'll do a new one at some point. So that's that. Still got plenty of time, so what I'll do, I'll keep that tree where that, no, I won't, I'll move it out of the way. Put that over there for when it needs to be used. Right then. There will be, that will change things, modify things. 73 guests coming in, there's only 2 rides. That's because there's too much, where this lot is tarmac, I think that's what it could be. I want to do a bit of an experiment then with this. So if I do, right then. Oops. Yeah, probably. Right. And what I'll do, that's it. So what we need to do now then is add paths in differently. I want to experiment with something. I'm just curious. I remember they mentioned about the path things I want to do. That's it to do. So you can add what it is. There. See, so you got all that attached. Oh, and also the amount of people now it's gone up to 120 all of a sudden. That's odd. Oh, that's not the one I want now. What are we doing? What are we doing? It's that I want first. I want to see what's going on with oh, look at that. I thought as much. Ooh. Yeah, so look at the gas count suddenly jumped up. Can't get any more than that. No. I get trees in. Yeah, so you've got a higher gas counter. So yeah. Well, I should be able to pile on. Oh, there's a lot more of these. makes it look nicer. That's it. Do that. Oh. Somebody can let me know in the comments what languages are being spoken. Because it's not. Maybe I can't. I don't. As I mentioned, we're going to, especially in the new start school. Obviously, I wouldn't have learned any languages. Only for what I've learned, like from different friends and whatnot. For what? Because they learn. Or my brother did as well. French, German. Right. So the school there now for them should be. Have a look. Yeah, so it's now 500. Show it. And 462 for that. Why is that 462? Why is it lacking? See if it's still showing that now. 474. What happened now? 49. What the hell? That'll do it. 494. Still got a score. See, 150. The guest thing is 158. What's needed now? Some of these things. There's another reason why the gas thing below, but that's for staff. No one knew. Why is no one using the cafe? I'll have to have a look at why those in a minute.
Doing a purpose, bro.
Stop.
Purple blue, evidently you got. Sunday work, the Johnny.
That's it. Bins is in. Nobody. Oh, so they are walking in there then. Well, where's he going? Yeah, there's a light bug there sometimes. It looks like they're sliding along the floor. Where are they walking? Go up to that corner. I don't understand that, what's going on. So why is he walking there, and where do they go? Yeah, then we'll walk straight in. There you go, need a few of them. That's otherwise nobody. Oh. So what would happen? Have a look at. I'm going to save the park. There. Let me check the sandbox settings. It is set to 6,000. Apart from the bugger. Now forget those arrow type things, which it's doing. You just press X for that. So walking back out, I don't know why. Let me check something on
I know where oncoming cars are.
What's the matter for right now?
oh, you can't lower the prices. Oh, yeah, where's the rest of the... I bet if you could change them bloody floors, but I don't think it doesn't let you do that, does it? No, I thought not. Pain in the butt, really. Won't let you. Oops. No, won't let you change the floor thing. How's this? I think, let me try if you can do this. We're gonna, why have you got a bloody, oh, I've got to, let's see why. That's it. That's it, I can make it look as though it's part of that, or I could use... better. So did you walk up to the... Oh no, did they have the... No, they haven't had food, so why the walk in and walk away? I'm not sure what is wrong. So if you're curious about what it's like when it's dark and what it's like and then it's dark, should be able to do that. See, I added lights in, which is oh,
Build a car.
I think it's because there's only not the amount of guests. Remember, the more guests that pile, the more because them do get full. Trust me, you can't. Oh, security. What I want to do there is put. See if to be above ground, haven't they? I want to put one below ground if possible. So to do that, I said, I mean, it could be a bit tricky. So what have we got? Oh, one of the big rides. No, not that. It's that goes here, there, and everywhere. And I said, I won't be able to put that below ground. It's got a path. Bugger. Now that I could. So I raise that up a minute. Where you going? So I raise that up. I leave that where it is for the time being. This is going to be alright, see what we can do. So we need to put a path in. Often not that kind of path. One of them. So we need to go downwards. This is going to be great fun. which bit? Right. I think it needs to go a bit further down. Huh? Right then. Uh, Right, so I'm now going to build somewhere around. Ah. There, can't, right. Oh, shit, can't do it that way then. Up in the, Is that the right one? No. Is that the one? Yeah. Yeah, that's the correct one. So I want that. Why are these buckets out? I have an idea. What's going on? How do you... So it does. Oof, just about. Just on the edge of that fence. Fuck. There's always one. Sorry. Scrap that idea. Back to good idea for click save. Try to get that one lined up. No, not yet. The camera's a pain in the butt. I'd use that about there, so you can see the idea of what I'm trying to do. We're going to finish this session in a minute stream. Yeah, see, that's that. It's about then what I'll do, obviously like the land that we built around it. So I'm going to build sort of around all that with rocks and everything else. Plus this bit of, basically the inside will also be the same. Still have you know, the design will keep changing every now and again. What I'll do, if you want to use this whilst you're on your phone, I'll click save first, just in case you get a game crash. Project Mad. There we go. So the save will be something like that. So if I do, okay, bloody camera. Thank you. Did I save that as a... Yeah, I did save it as a bugger, a new thing. So if I delete that one, that one, innit? So then what we'll do is, it is still at 6,000 guest capacity, so I can then upload this to the workshop. Oh, did I? Oh, I did upload. And then what we'll do, we'll find... It should. It's right as lucky. So what I'll do, I'll leave. No, I won't. I'll over watch it because it started from the scratch on it. Because which I'd rather do. If I do that, update the park, that will now be overridden. And what I'll also do, I can't do that via the game, so I could use this video as part of it. Oh no, I can't because it's still alive and it buggy. So that's all in the game. So you can get that off my workshop if you want to, and I'll keep updating it as I go along. So you'll see they'll be updated. What? Easy Go project. Oh. That's called the Easy Go project because it's like for well, when I was building the thing, the restaurant. There we go, we quit there, and we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. I've got a cat. So you can tell the weather's getting a bit cooler. She's now lying behind the thing where the warmth is from the computer. Behind my monitor, it's nice and warm behind there, so it's where cats like to be, don't they? Yeah, nice and warm. Ain't daft, are they? Well, hopefully, well, no, I'm not going to say anything. It's all going, if all goes well, there'll be a big surprise that I may do a new channel for something. You have to wait and see, because I'm still waiting and see about something, which I can't talk about yet. But we'll all find out if it happens. If not, well, then that's that. So, what's up, boss? Scratch, 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 scratch. There's a cat just here. There. Yeah, look, there she is, look. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look up, poor. See, they enjoy that. Yeah. See, she enjoys that, look. Yeah. Put the cameras there, so that's me. Oh, sniff, sniff at the camera. Oh, it's my camera. Right, so I'll say for this session then, for the 3.5 hours, thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, click like. Don't forget click subscribe, so you'll see more from me in the future. And I'll be back with another stream soon, so I'll see you all soon. And intro one. Yeah.